Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Pie Snake in the Fog by Tulrak. I think there's been another one of these, and it might have been called the same thing or something, or it was called Pie Snake or something. But yes, this is another puzzle that was submitted that is apparently a different Pie Snake. I've done a couple of Pie Snake puzzles, or at least one other. But yeah, this was submitted. Got through my queue. I'm going to give it a look. So, still the voting for Best of 2023 is going on. Still? How could that still be going on? Lots of rounds of voting. People seem to be having fun with it. I've had a couple of people comment negatively, but most people, like literally dozens of people, are enjoying it. So, it's good enough for me. So, how does this puzzle work? So, pi is 3.1415926538979323846263. I read it off the rules. They're up there and also in the puzzle. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. The grid is partially covered in fog. That's the grey stuff. Placing correct digits will clear the fog from surrounding cells. So if I was to put that digit in, all of those 9 cells would have the fog cleared. And just like that, the fog would go away. Color 25 orthogonally connected cells to create a 25 cells long, one wide snake that doesn't branch or touch itself orthogonally. The snake contains the first 25 digits of pi in the correct order, given above. Digits in cells separated by a V sum to 5. So if there's a domino separated by a V, those two cells will sum to 5. Digits in cells separated by an X will sum to 10. Digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive. No negative constraints apply. So you can have V's, X's, and dots elsewhere. All given white dots and XV clues are fully on the snake. So I know that this is fully on the snake. Digits may not repeat on the negative diagonal extending from the top left corner to the bottom right corner of the grid. So there is a diagonal going in this direction. So the negative diagonal is a diagonal clue and digits may not repeat on it. And digits in the cage, okay, so there's a cage, may not repeat and sum to the total given. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. All I've got is this X clue. So those two digits, which are fully on the snake, what color? This is going to be a yellow snake, must sum to 10. So am I just looking at what two digits on the snake can sum to 10? 3 and 1, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 5, 9, 9, 2, 2, 6, 6, 5, 3, 5, 5, 8, 8, 9, 9, 7, 9, 3. What? 4, 6. 4, 6 are the only digits in the first 25 digits of pi that can sum to 10. Okay. So this is a 4, 6, which comes near the end. And it's either has to go 8, 4, 6, 2 or 2, 4, 6, 4, 3. How is that going to help me move on? So if it's 8, 4, 6, 2... So it has to enter this somewhere, but 6, 4 and 4, 6 are separated by a single digit. Because it's 8, 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, 3. How's that going to work? Because I need to put a 4, 6. Even if it's the first one, I need to hit another 4, 6 in 2 digits. So if this continued up, say if this was a 3, okay, so say it came in from the top. This would be, so say this was the second 4, 6 and I came in from the top. This would be a 2 and then that or that would have to be a 4 or a 6 and it doesn't work. But what if it came in from here? Well, then that or that or that would have to be a 4, 6 and I can't put, or no, it could be because this could be 6 and this could be 4. So that could work. So how is this going to give me anything? Because I could still come... Because I could still come down, make this a 2, and make this 4, 6, or even this 4, 6. How is this enough? Now, I know there is a diagonal here. I can't... Which can contain repeated digits. The cell cannot touch itself orthogonally. And I have to hit another 4, 6 in 2 digits. So if it goes up, I'm broken because I'd need to put a 4 or a 6 in one of those 3 cells and I can't do it. If it goes this way, that could work, or it goes this way. And this is coming into this 4, 6 because I need to go from a 4, 6 to another 4, 6 either way. So one of these two is a 2. Now, if I go this way and hit a 4, 6, I then have to go this way. If I go this way to a 4, 6, I can't go down. I then have to go this way. So one of these 2 cells must be a 4 or a 6. And then it must jump to another 4, 6. I don't understand this puzzle. Except it goes 4, 6, 2, 6, 4. So if it went this way, these would be the same digits because it'd go 4, 6, 2, 6, and that doesn't work. I can't do 4, 6. Right, because it'd go 4, 6, 2, 6. If it went this way, either coming in or going out, this would go 4, 6, 2, 6, or these would be the same digit. That doesn't work. So it has to come out this way. So this has to be the 2, and it's not. So what? I don't understand. This has to be 4, 6. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, 3, 5, 8, 9, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3, 8, 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, 3. So the only possibility is 4, 6. If I go up here, then whatever, this would have to be a 4 or a 6, and they can't be. So I can't go up to hit a second 4, 6. And I have to hit a second 4, 6 whether I'm going in or out. If I'm going in from here, I can't do it from here because this can't be 4, 6 going in. So this can't be 4, 6 going in because this would be 4, 6. Yeah, this can't be 4, 6 going in because it goes 4, 6, 2, 6, 4. So if this... So 4, 6, 2, 6 doesn't work. And I couldn't put any... It couldn't go, like, up because this would be 4, 6, 2, 6. So this can't go up. So this cannot be the way in. This has to be the end of the snake, and this has to jump to a 3 in one of those cells. But that means this has to be the way into the 4, 6. Or can I come in this way? Oh, crikey, there's other ways in. But what it does mean is... no, there's too many options. So why did this get through? I don't understand. So the 462 can't go this way. So there's a 3 in one of those. This has to be the second 4-6. It can't be the middle 4-6 because there's no way I can go 4-6-2-6-4 from here. At least out this way. But so this is the tail end. Well, actually, no. This can't be the 6. Because if this is a 6, there's a 6-2-6, I think is the way to think of it. This might be the way to think of it. Because you have to go 6-2-6 from the 4-6. And I can't do 6-2-6 from here. Because it'd go 6... 2 would be in one of those. That can't go 6-2-6. This can't go 6-2-6. I'd have to put 6 with 6 in one of those, and I can't do it. And if I put 6 here, 2 would go here. And then the next digit has to be a 6, and none of those can be a 6. So this is a 4. This is the way to think about it. Which one is 4 and which one is 6? That was the way to think about it. Not where does it grow next, but where does it go? But the 6 needs to then go 2 to 6. So I can't go... So there's a 2 in one of those 3 that then jumps to a 6. And those are all on the snake. So I thought about it the wrong way. That's why I got confused. So this 6 needs to then jump to another 6. But these are consecutive. So, but this has to be close. One of these is close to the end of the snake, surely. Unless I come in and end the snake. But this would, if I come into this, I could go 8, because it's 2, 3, 8, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3. That would work. But if I come in this way, I'd have to end the snake here, but the snake could do something like this. So the snake could come like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That seems valid. There's lots of other options to get here at different places. So I don't know, but does this have to be the 4-6? So one of the, if this is a 2, I'd have to 4-6 here, and I couldn't get into and out of this. So one of the, if this is the 2, and I make this 6-4-3, how do I get into this? Like if the snake did that, if the snake did that, the snake would have to do something like that, which might be possible with... No, it'd have to do that, which would be fine, I think, because this would be 4-6-8-3-2. But the other possibility is the snake does that, and this is 6-4, and that's the 2. I suppose the question is... Well, actually, no, this has to be 4-6. I know this is 4-6 because they're the only digits that can be on an X. And, right, no, of course, they were the only digits that were on an X. And I know this is the 6 and this is the 4, and they are connected by a 2, and this 4 jumps to a 3. So the snake either goes this way or this way, because there is no other X possibility. Holy cow. So, the 2 goes in one of those 2 directions, but I'm not sure which. But if I ignore this, I could potentially do that because the snake can touch itself diagonally. So this could be 4, 8, 3, 2. Hang on, can it be? Because if I come out this way, because if I don't hit this, I've got to come out this way. But it'd be 4, 8, 3, 2, 3, 9, 3, 4, 8, 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, and then I've got nowhere to go because I need another 9. So I think I have to hook up to this. I think this is 3 and 2. But 4, I'm working backwards from the tail. 6, 4. If I don't go to one of these 2, which would immediately hook up. 6, 4, 8, 3, 2, because I couldn't go back because the snake would touch itself. 3, because it couldn't see itself. I'd have to go 9 here because if I took the 9 to the middle, I can't get out without seeing the second sign. So 9, 7, 9, and that doesn't work. So it can't go to here. The snake must go to one of these 2, and then it must touch this next. So it is 4, 8, then this is 3, and this is 2. This 2 must then hit a 3 in one of those. But that means that this 4, which must end on a 3, can't be in any of those, and that's the 3. And the snake goes to here and ends. So that's one end of the snake. We know there is an 8 in one of those 2. So it's 3. I'm working from the tail up to the head. 3, 4, 6, 2 in one of those 2. 6, 4, 8 in one of those 2. 3, 2, 3 in one of those 2. Then I need a 9, 7, 9. Well, if I come down here, I can't get out of the box. And so there's a 9 in one of those 2. Because if I come to here, I can't go 7, 9. I can't go 7, 9 because those 2 9s would see each other. 7, 9 wouldn't work. So the 7 has to be in one of those 2. So oh no, because the 3, 9, 7, 9 works. I forget there's a 3 first. So it's 3, 9. Oh man, what is this? I could see 6 can't be in. 6 is in one of those 3, but. Three is not in any of those. So yeah, 3 jumps to one of those. There's not enough information. I mean, there probably is, but I mean, there is, but it's literally just. If this is the 3, how far can I go before it breaks? If this is the 3, how far can I go before it breaks? This can't be the 3. So one of these is 8. Then I've got to go 3, 2, and one of these 2 is a 3. Then I need to place a 9, 7, 9, 8. If this is the 3, I could go 9, 7, 9, no problem. 3, 9, 7, 9, okay. 8, 5, I've got freedom. If I go here with the 3, 3, 9, 7, 9, 8, 5, no problem. So how do I grow this? How do I... Like, there's one of those options, knock out too many digits. Not that I can see. This doesn't feel like a puzzle. This feels like there's nothing to figure out. This is just advanced casing. Like 4 and 6 are up here. Great. Okay, this is 3, 4, 6, in fact. So this is 3, 4, 6. But I wasn't expecting it to go up here anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 parts of the snake. I need another... What is it? Not 25 minus 9. I need another 16 more. But I've got all of this to work with to get 16 parts on a snake. 3, 2. I need to get 3, 9, 7, 9. 3, 9, 7, 9. 3, 9, 7... 3, 3, 9, 7, 9. 3, I couldn't go backwards. If it's 3, 9, 7, 9, then this is a 2. 3, 9, 7, 9. Then I need to put an 8, which would have to be in one of those two. Then 5, 3. I couldn't put the 3 in this row. But I've got so many options in here that I can't see in my head. So 8 is in one of these. Two. If 2 is here, 2 is in one of those two. If 2 is here, 2 is in one of those two. If I knew something about that cell... Thing is, there's no inherent logic in just a run of digits. I mean, the XV thing was kind of cute, with having the 4, 6, and 4, 6 being the only thing that you could put on an X clue. And I can get rid of this grey line now, I suppose. But... all given white dots and XV clues are fully on the snake. But there is no more XV clues or white dot clues given. So I don't know which direction it goes. 3, 2, 3. So if this goes 3 here... So if I go up 3, I then have to move out of the column 2. So, sorry, I've got 3, 2. If I then go to 3 up here, the next digit is 9. But then I have to get out of the box in 2. So I'd have to go 7. Actually, can it go? So if it's 3, 3, 2, 3, this is 3. I then need to go 9, 7, 9. So these would be 3, 9, 7. This would be 9, which is fine. Then I've got 8, 5, and none of 8, 5 and the next 3 are under pressure. So 8, 5, 3, all of this is fine. So there's no pressure on that whatsoever. It does mean that if I go up, I think I have to go straight across so I can go down to place the 2 9s. But if I go down, So do I pick a direction? Just pick a direction and solve. Because if I go down, I go 3, 2, 3 here. Then I need to go 9, 7, 9. And I couldn't go here with the 9, because if I do, I can't get out. If I go 7, there's nowhere I can place the 9. If I go 7, I can't do anywhere where it doesn't see that 9. So I'd have to go here, here, and here, and both of those would be 9. 3, 9, 7, 9, and both of those would be 9s. And then I've got lots of freedom. So one of those two is a 9 in the column. So is it 3, 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9, or 3, 2, 3, 9? So is all I'm getting from this is 9 is in one of those two, and 9 is in one of those two? But 9 is in one of those two on the diagonal? So the possibilities are the green snake there, or the, let's use blue, 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9. So it has to do one of those, I think. 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9. 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9. So 7 is in one of the... So 3, 9, 7, 9, after which there's so much freedom, it's not funny. So 9 is in one of those two, I think. And then 8, 5, 3, which there's so much freedom for because there's no repeat digits on them. If this comes down, then this... Oh, of course. This can't go this way or it'll be doubling back. So this is the 2, which means this has to go this way because it can't touch itself. The problem is when I'm dealing with stuff like this, it just always feels completely out of place. But does this... And now it can't come down because it would touch itself. So now this is the 3, 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9. Absolutely forced, and it's just that I'm terrible at these snake puzzles. This is now not 9. And what has that helped me with? This is not 3. 2 is in one of those two. 9 is down here. That's not it. 2 is around here. So after the... So I've got 3, 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, 8, 3, 2, 3, 9, 7, 9. Now I've got to do 8, 5, 3. Well, the 8 can't be in any of these. So it has to continue down for the 8. Then I need to do 5. Now, if I doubled back, I'd need to put a 3 somewhere. So it's 8, 5, 3. Okay, so 8 is in one of these. Eight, 5, 3. And it's 8, 5, 3, 5. I should have got this earlier. When I got that 3, I should have immediately resolved this snake. 8, 5, 8, 5, 3, 5. So if I went 5, 3, I'd have nowhere to put the 5. So I can't go this way. and I couldn't go here or here. So 8 can't go this way. So this way cannot be done. So it's 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5. All of that seems possible. 5, 3. Actually, can I go this way? If I go this way, no, I can't go this way. Because if I do this way, I go 5, 3. So if I go here, wherever I put the 3, the next digit sees that. So 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, those can see each other. Because it's 8, 5, 3, 5. 8, 5, 3, 5 doesn't work. 8, 5, 3, 5 doesn't work. 8, 5, 3, 5 means I'm touching myself. I can't go that way. So this is actually the 5. This is really counterintuitive to me. Now I've got to figure out where the 3 goes. Because 3, 5 here would mean that this is 6, and that could work, because this is actually on the snake. Right, this is on the snake. Oh, man. This is on the snake. And what digits are left that can go on the snake? So I'm going 5, 3, 5, 6, which would work. 6 and 2 can't. 2 and 9 aren't. 9 and 5 aren't. 1 and 5 aren't. 1 and 4 aren't. 1 and 4 aren't. 1 and 3 aren't. This has to be the 5, 6. So this is the 5, 6. And I know the order. This is 5. This is 6. This has to be connected just by a 3. So there's a 3 in one of these two that connects it up. If it's here, the 6 has to then go down to a 2. And then to a 9 somewhere. But it can't go this way. I'd run out of space and I can't go down. So the 6 can't go down to a 2. So if the 6 went down to a 2, so if the 6 went down, this would be a 2, and then I'd need to go to a 9 somewhere. But if I went this way, that ends the snake. And if I went this way to a 9, there's a 9 in the column. So the snake must go this way. I don't know about there, but it must go there to a 2. And then I have to go to a 9. So the snake must continue to a 9. Then it must continue to a 5. Now it can't go up. And if it goes down, I'm going to run into a problem. Because if I go down, I must do 1, 4, 1. And it'd have to go 1, 4, 1. And that's not going to work because I can't double back. So I can't go down. Actually, I think oh, no, 9, 5, 1, 4. I can't get out of the box. So I can't go down and I can't go up. So this is the 5, and the snake goes to there. Now I've got to do 1, 4, 1. So if I go 1, if I was to go this way and go 1, 4, because I couldn't go down, then I can't put the 1 anywhere. So it must go up to the 1. Now, these can't be 8 because I can't put 8 on a V clue. So this is the 8. This I know has to be the 1, 4 because after 5, I go 1, 4, 1. This must be the 4 and the 1. It's the only, because all I've got left is after this 1 is 4, 1, 3. So this must be the 4, 1. The only, I can't double down, so this is the 3, and that's the length of the snake. So this is 4, 1, 1, 3, and that is the other end of the snake. Now what I don't, I'm going to make that green because that's the head of the snake. That's the head of the snake. Now what I don't, so 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, I need to put a 3 in one of these two. 5, 8, 9, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3, 8, 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, 3. This is rough. I missed the snake stuff. I just completely and utterly got the snake stuff wrong. So I've got a triple here, which is 3, 7, and 9. There's no 9 in those, so that's the 9. This is a 3, 7. The 3 is looking at the 7 and that the 3. Now that hasn't determined, oh no, the snake can't go down that way because the snake has to go that way. I could have done that easier because the snake can't touch itself. So that is now a completed snake. So I can ignore the snake rule now. So these are 1, 4, and 6. There's no 4 in any of those, so that's the 4. There's already a 6 on the diagonal. That's the 1 and the 6. These are 1, 5, and 7. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, and 9. And there's already a 9 in column 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go into those. There's no 5 there. Rough. And that was just me making huge mistakes on the snake. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. Well, there's no 4 there. So 4 is not there either. But this isn't 2 or 8, so that's 4 or 5. There's no 5 there, that's 2 or 8. No, that's not it. Is it this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8. Well, there's no 7 at the top. So that's a 7. The triple in row 8, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 7, 8. There's no 1 there. There's no 7 there. There's no 1 there. So this is the 1. That can't be 2. Why do I have 2 in here? 2 in there is wrong, isn't it? 2 in there is... This is now wrong. Why did I have 2 pencil marked into those? 2 is not in there. 2 has to be up here. So 2 is actually in one of these 2. That's been completely wrong the whole time. I don't think I used it though. But I didn't know that until I knew that. Maybe. But 2 is in one of those 2. I don't know. These are 3 in one of those 2. 4 somewhere. 8. This is an 8-9 pair. So this is a 3-4 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 4 and 5. So these are 1, 4, 5, 1 and 6. There's a 2, 8 here. I don't know what that's doing. 1 in this row is in one of those 2. So 1 is in one of those 2. I've completely messed this puzzle up. Like, I think this is wrong. Eight is not in any of those. That's not it. 9 is up here, but it's not on the diagonal. So, 9. 9 is right here. So here's the cage. It's a 38 cage. So a 38 cage has to be quite long. So the minimum a 38 cage could be. So 4 digits gets you as high as 30. 5 digits get you as high as 35. 6 digits... Crikey, 38. So I'm missing 7. So I'm missing... So it must be at least 6 digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those digits at least are in the cage. But I could include more. And if it was those digits, they are 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these would be 1, 2, 4, which they can't be. Because I can't put 1 in any of those cells. So this has to grow to at least here. So now it's 38 in at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 digits summing to 7 that are not in the cage. Well, it's not 1, 6. Or it could just be missing a 7. Or it could just be missing a 7. And if it's just missing a 7, I need to pick up another digit. But I have to put a 7 in the cage. Because there is a 7 in one of those cells. Because neither of those are 7. So it's missing 2 digits that sum to 7. It can't be missing 6, 1. So there must be a 6 in the cage. The 2 digits it's missing that sum to 7 must be those 2. It cannot pick up another cell. And it can't be 6, 1. This is a 3, 4 pair. Because these are the... If I pick up another cell and make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... If it was only 6, these would have to be 1, 2, 4, and they can't be. Because I can't put a 1 in any of those cells. Because 1 has to be down here. So 1 can't go in any of those cells. So it has to pick up another one. If I pick up another 2, I have to put a 7 in the cage somewhere. Sorry, there's no 7 in the cage, which would mean the cell that's excluded from here would have to be a 7. But I'd have to put the 7 somewhere in the top row, and I have to put a 7 in the cage in the top row. So it's missing 2 cells summing to 7, so I can't grow the cage anymore. So these 2 cells have to sum to 7. Well, I can't do 6, 1 here, so this isn't a 6, and this is now a 3, 4 pair. So that's a 4, and that's a 3. That's crazy. That means this is a 5. There's no 5 here. That 4 makes this a 5 and this a 4, which means this is a 6 and this is a 4, which means this is a 1 and this is a 6. That's a really cool use of the cage, by the way. I really like that use of the cage. If I was better at snake puzzles, If I was better at snake puzzles, I think is the theme of this video. 1, 2, 3... 5, 7. Well, there's no 5 there. There's no 5 here either. So this is actually a 5. There is a 5 in one of those 2. There's no 3 here. There's no 3 here. This is actually a 3. If I was better at snake puzzles. So these are 1, 2... 8, 9. So 9 is up here. This is 1, 2. This is 1, 1, 8. This is 2, 9. Can't be 1, it can't be 2. This is 8, 9. So this is a 2, 8, 9 triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 7. So these are 2, 6, 8. This is the 6 though, and this is the 7 because the 7 is looking down at the 6, 7 pair. There's no 6 there. This is the 6. This is a 2, 8 pair. So 1, this is a 3 now, which means this is the 4 and this is the 3. This pair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, which is resolved. This is the 6, this is the 4. This is a triple, 2, 7, 8. There's no 7 there. This 5, 7 pair means I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 189. So this is 189. This still isn't giving up. If I was better at snake puzzles, I wouldn't have got so stuck at the beginning. But I was told this would be a nice coffee break puzzle. Where's 5 in this column? I can't put 5 here because of the diagonal. Can't put 5 here because of that 5. Can't put 5 here because of that diagonal. This is the 5. This is the 7, which makes that 5 and that 7. 7 is now in one of those two. So this 2-8 is different to that 2-8. So this is yellow, this is yellow, this is blue. But that kind of stops dead. There's a blue in one of those two, and there's a yellow in one of those two. I don't... This is 1, 2... Oh, that's a 289 triple. So that's the 1, which means that's the 8, that's the 9, that's the 2, that's the 1, which means blue is 8 and yellow is 2. And I can get rid of the colouring. The 2 means this is an 8, so this is a 7, this is a 2. The 8 makes this the 9 and this the 8. The 7 makes this the 8. This is neither 2 nor 7. In backed by column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goes in there. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. And I'll use the 5. That becomes the 9. That becomes the 5. That is the correct solution, and BremSter is an idiot. Man, the stuff down here with this couldn't go this way, it had to go this way, giving me that 2, and then using the same logic in a couple of different places. I missed that for way too long. I was trying to see, how do I figure out how this goes? And of course, once this couldn't go this way, it had to go this way, and then that forced how this had to go, and that forced the chain. When you're literally just working with what are the next digits on the line, like with other lines, it's a case of there is a pattern to it. I did like the way that the only things that could be on X's were 4s and 6s, and they were close to each other. That's a really nice property of the pi line. And then similarly, when you find this, well, that one was a bit weird, but it's like, okay, the consecutive digits were also quite constrained, and by putting them close together, you could sort of intuit what was going to be happening close to them. That was really cool, but you can't do any intuitive logic with it. But it very much was a case of I was not good with, I'm not good with Snake, and that was definitely my downfall here. I loved this cage. This cage was stunning. I'm really sorry, Tulrak. I did not do your puzzle justice. And that's because I missed it. I'm really sorry about that. My bad. Absolutely my bad. But hopefully, my puzzles that are featured on my channel get way more solves than they get views. The number of people who view past the first 3 minutes is way lower than the number of solves it will generate. So you should do fine. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.